Good morning. Happy April 27th. Today and tomorrow, we're going to do one of the most famous poems from Robert Frost, and we're going to do just a quick activity on it. I'm assigning both days. You could finish everything today, and then you don't have anything to do tomorrow. But if you notice the instructions for April 27th and 28th, it's to watch this video. So you're already on the road. You're going to answer the questions posted and you're going to make a slideshow. So let's start with the slideshow. And that's where I suggest you start, is right with the slideshow, because everything's there. Okay. You could decorate this as differently as you want. This is the poem that we're doing. Now, here's the actual poem. This is just kind of some little hints and analysis next to it. But I really like this video. So go ahead and play this video. It's called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. It's only 2 minutes and 11 seconds, but poetry is meant to be heard. It's really not meant to just be read. So I really want you to take a look at this video and follow along with the words in front of you with this video so you could kind of understand what Robert Frost is trying to say here. This is another hint on the analysis of it. And then you have two questions with it. And here are your questions right here. Many readers envision these two roads that Frost is talking about as the choice between a good road and a bad road. However, the roads are really equal in value. That means that it's not but good and it's not bad. So support how the roads are equal in value. And then question number 2 talks about, here is the question, think about reasons why the speaker might sigh while thinking back on his journey. How does each road make the speaker sigh? So when you read it, the last stanza talks about, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. So why do the two roads make him sigh? So think about that and support that for both questions with lines from the poem. Oh, this is the fun part. I love this part. So now you're going to be taking this poem and applying it to your life, right? So road number 1 in Frost's poem is about the road that most people take in life. So you could think of road number 1 just by giving an example. Let's say road number 1 is you married, you have kids, and you grow old with that family. That's a road that most people often take. The one less traveled is road number 2. So you might at some point have a decision to make in your life. Will you get married, have kids, and have a family? Or will you do something different and not get married, not have kids, not have a family, and maybe go build a colony in Mars? That's a road less traveled, right? So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about what the road number 1, which is the road often traveled, which is the road most people do, what would it look like for you? So you could describe that and then add an image to it. This might be also be something like the road often traveled for, let's say, an 18-year-old is college. So you might want to talk about how that's the road often traveled, and that's what you intend to do. But if you could imagine anything, the road less traveled, what would that mean for you? Instead of going to college, which is the road often traveled, what would you do? A college or a job, right? What would you do? So that's kind of where I want you to be. Now, don't make it, I just used a terrible example about Mars, right? Don't make it a crazy example like that, because that hasn't happened. Make it realistic. Okay, so make the road less traveled realistic. Don't add time travel and all that kind of goofy stuff in there. And then once you're done with that, you just turn it in. Please don't keep this slideshow white. I purposely make it boring so you guys could add some themes to it, right? So you know that you could definitely insert some themes in these wonderful slideshows and some images and all that kind of cool stuff. So please insert some colors and themes into it. And that's all that we're doing. Okay. So that's your work for the next 2 days. I'll have a Zoom chat on Tuesday if you guys want to attend. All right. I hope you enjoy this poem. I love this poem. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one.